On the topic of Jon Jones, what are your thoughts about UFC fans accusing him of ducking Tom Aspinall? What are your
Oh,
thoughts of that?
man, I just don't believe he's ducking anybody. I don't necessarily like to say anybody's ducking anybody.
Yeah,
This is the fight game, and I think that people forget that this is our job. This is our business. This is how we support our families. These are our not only this is like when we say this is our business. We truly are independent contractors. This is our business. This is our brand, and we have to be smart about how we build that brand. Because no one else is going to be smart about it. And the moment it's all over, we'll be the ones at the end of it basking in whatever glory or non-glory that we have. So no, I don't think he's ducking him. I think he's thinking the right way. He's like, man, if I'm going to go fight this young stud and give him the opportunity, we need to create a space where it benefits me too. Like it benefits me in the way I want it to benefit me. I can't blame him for that. After all the work that he's done, for him to want to make sure that a big fight like that against a guy who's extremely dangerous and young and hungry and who is going to make a name. I mean, if John comes and beats him, what is it going to prove? What is it going to prove? It's not going to make John any more great than he already is. But if Aspinall comes and beats John, he takes all of that greatness that John has created over the last years. So when you look at it like that, I that's how I can't see it him ducking him. He's making smart decisions to build a fight that makes sense.
yeah, I tend to agree with you there. Did you did you ever fight with the new UFC gloves? Did you fight with those at any point?
Thank goodness I did not. I was
Okay,
trying. I didn't fight. I only fought in January, and then right after January they came out with them. So I was
right.
like, man, thank goodness those things. I trained this whole camp, and I've had them, and I've been working with those. Did not like them. Did not want to use them, but was going to be ready to use them. So when we showed up to media day on Wednesday, and they're like, oh yeah, by the way, we're not using these gloves again. I was like, thank goodness.
Yeah, were you happy? I imagine you were like, thank you to all the veterans that complained about this, because then I didn't have to use them anymore. Did,
I was so thankful. I was. I'm not
yeah,
gonna lie. There was a beauty because I was hitting mitts. What was it? Yeah, maybe it was Tuesday night. Yeah, so we got in Tuesday afternoon. I was shaking out Tuesday night, and I was hitting the pads, and I was like, man, I do not want to use these gloves. He's hitting these pads right now is not feeling good. I'm gonna hit a person with these, so
right.
I did not want to use them. So when they did tell us that, I was like, thank goodness.
Yeah, there was a lot of talk. The people think that like the knockouts were there were less knockouts with those gloves. Do you think that they were actually affecting the like the quality of fights that we were getting?
I would say yes. I mean, they honestly thinking back on it. I mean, if I don't want to during the whole camp, I didn't want to hit the mitts hard sometimes. So if I don't want to hit mitts hard, then I definitely don't want to hit a person hard. I definitely think that they affected it for sure. And there were some stats to back that up as well.
Right.
I think guys were just afraid to break their own hands more so than anything.